Hey friends, happy holidays. I hope this video finds you well. I'm going to be teaching you a house dance choreography routine today. Something extra for the holidays that you can try, something that you can use to challenge yourself, create new ideas of how to transition between different movements in this dance. Think of this routine as just an idea template, right? This isn't how you would dance necessarily, but it gives you different ideas of how you can connect what you know. Before I go into the routine, if you can like this video, subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. Any support you can give that way. It's quick and easy. I also have links to the music that I use for this routine in the description, so you can check that out as well. So without further ado, let's get into this routine. Before you start, just try to make your body feel a little warm. You want to stretch out a little bit. One thing I recommend is just trying to twist your body like this. Might seem very, very, straightforward, but really try to get some movement into your upper body, because the first part of this routine is going to use a move called the loose legs or the chase. Looks like this, to create some variations. And one thing I want to say about this step is a lot of people learn it a certain way, whether it's like this, whether you do it with a heel toe, back, and there's no do it. I've learned it from many different teachers. At the end of the day, what my teachers always tell me is put myself into the movement. So you can take this basic, and then how you move, you make it look unique based on how your body moves, right? How you can use it. So using this twist, we're going to use the loose legs to twist and face different directions. All right? So let's get started. We're going to start with our right foot. So you can mirror me. You can go opposite, whatever you want to do. My right foot is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to twist a little bit to face my left. 5 and 6. I'm going to add a little tap with my back foot, and then that same foot comes this way, 7, 8. So in a vacuum, you could just do it facing the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. But we're going to try to use our bodies to twist a little bit to face side to side on the second 2. All right, loose legs, chase. Here we go. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay. You have to really use that tap. 5 and 6, tap. You have to push off to get over here. All right. It's going to be a little fast. All right. From here, little variation. We're going to go 1, start the same way. Then I'm going to take the same foot. I'm going to bring it in and back. I pivot, and then I land facing away. Then I do the same thing with my left leg. 1, in, back, here. All right? So a little variation on the loose legs. Let's try from the top. 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, in and back, turn. 5, in and back, turn. Whenever you finish this step with the leg in front, try to really sink your body into it. It's going to really help to put momentum into the next part of the step. All right? So we're here. We start with our right leg again. We're going to do a similar type of variation to what we just did. We're going to go 1. I'm going to bring it in here. Then I'm going to bring it back, but I'm going to lift it up, almost like I'm trying to kick myself in the bottom. Okay? 1, 2, and lift. and lift. Okay, so it's like I go back, forward. Okay, and I'm trying to pick up my heel, create a little bit more definition in my leg. Then I put it down on the and count. 1, 2, and lift, and I'm going to go on the other side. This time, I'm going to go 5, 6, and I bring it back again, but I'm going to turn. 7, 8, and. So it's like the same thing I did on the first side, but I rotate around the back. Okay, so that third variation, we go right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, back, and. So when I turn around, I go back, and then I pull it to the front before I land. All right, so it's the mirror image of the technique, but I use the last one to turn. One more time. 1, 2, back, front. 1, 2, back, turn, front, and. All right. Now, last variation, okay, our right leg. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, in. I land with my toes in. Pivot out, pivot up, bring it down, heel, toe. Okay, so again, you want to feel like when you do this one, like you're using your right leg to push your body up and up, up and up, before you land and pivot and heel, toe. Okay, this one's a little more complex. Okay, again, my right foot. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and. From here, I'm just going to finish with basic loose legs. 7 and 8. And I'm going to swing this leg around, lands in front. Okay, so that last step is a little delayed. 7 and 8. 1, 2. You're going to land on the clap in the music, the snare. All right? So you want to feel like when you finish that, all your weight is in the right leg. Bah, 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 bah. And you want to give that feeling of like suspension. Right? This is one way I can use my body to make the loose legs feel unique. All right? So let's do that variation again. It's tricky. Right foot, we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and open and heel, toe. 7 and 8, hold 1, 2. Really hold your balance there. All right? Okay, let's try one more time, then we're going to back it up from the beginning and do this whole loose leg section. 5, 6, this variation, 7, 8. We got 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, hold 2. Okay, and when you land, right on top of that snare. All right, let's try from the top. My shoes on this surface are a little slippery, which helps me turn my body more. So if you feel really stuck, maybe try a different pair of shoes or maybe even try socks. All right, here we go. From the top, slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. 5, 6. Tap. 7, 8. Second part. 1, 2, and 3. Land. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Land. 8. 1, 2, and lift. Lift and 5, 6 and lift, turn, lift and 1. Push and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, land, 2. Woo! It's harder to count it than it is to do it, I feel. One note on that last one. Really try to create some definition with your feet and your legs when you do this. Okay, try not to just move. Think like you're in, pivot out. When you raise your heels up, lift your body. Drop your body, heel, toe. It's like you keep a bounce or a jack through that whole movement. Okay? Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2. All right. Let's do a little faster and try this first part with music. Then we'll get to the meat of the choreography right after. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and lift, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2. All right. Let's try with some music. 5, 6, 7. Try again. 5, 6.
I just can't say no. My baby's got a hold on me. It just don't make no sense. Every time we're left alone, some freaky things come in. Bada ding da da da, bada ding da da da, bada ding da da da, bada bada ding da da da, 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 bada ding da da da.
One more time. 5, 6. All right, so make sure you're stretched out and warmed up before you start. Like I said, the more you can use your body to twist, the easier it is to move in different directions with this step. Okay, otherwise it feels really fast. So not just your upper body, but really use your feet to try to navigate yourself in all these different directions. Okay, so let's move on. Good work so far. We've got our left foot coming around. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm just facing the front. My left foot's crossed in front. I'm going to use the right foot. I'm going to do a kind of like a pas de bourrée. I'm going backwards, back, back, forward, tap with my left foot. Okay, so this is, we landed on 2. This is going to be 3 and 4 and. Okay, tapping my left foot. From here, I jump out. 5. Kick with my right. Okay, so after I jump out 5, I'm going to do a kind of like a kick run or b-boy step. I'm going to go kick and over and step back with my left. All right, so again, I'm here. I kick out on the 5. 5 and 6 and 7. And from here, I'm going to jump over with my left foot. 8. Okay, this is a little tricky. So again, left foot. I jump onto my left foot. That's worth noting when I kick. Boom. So I have to be able to go this way. Boom, to my left. Then I use my body to twist over. Ba, 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 and step and hop. Okay, when I hop, I'm trying to face the back, but right away I'm going to be turning around to face this way, so keep that in mind. You're not going to really stop. But let me just give you how we turn. So when you land to the back, after you land, your right foot is up. You're going to do a shuffle with your right foot. Kick, kick, back. All right, make sure you go forward, forward, back. Sometimes when I teach this, people go forward and back right away. Forward, forward, and then that same leg pulls back. So you're going to use this step to bring yourself around to the front after you just turned. So we'll add that on. Let's take it from that sweep really slow. We've got 7, 8, 1, 2. Make sure you land. 3 and 4 and. Again, you land. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2. And that's 3 hops. Hop, hop, hop. Try to hop 3 times. Again, we go. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2. So you can see when I turn around, I'm still kind of moving through this. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2. I can move through that. All right. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2. When you do this part, try to feel like you're up. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Like you're jumping on a cloud. Pa, 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 pa. Then you come back down. Okay? Let's keep it going. So this is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. My left leg's up. Now you're going to slow it down. You're just going to sound out the rhythm that you hear in the music. You're going to go bump, boom. It's like 3, 4 with the left foot. Boom, boom. So when you do that, try not to just move your foot. Have your body kind of react to that. From here, you're going to take your left foot, try to face this way, heel, toe. So your timing is going to be from the shuffle, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and. Okay, this cross kind of feels very similar to when we were finishing the loose legs. All right, so 5 and. You're going to use your right foot. This is a little quick. Tap, tap. Your heel's facing away. Same foot. Tap, tap with the heel. Toe, heel, down. Okay, so you did this heel toe here. You go. Tap, 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 toe, heel, down. Okay, try to take it from the shuffle. We go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and tap, tap, 7 and 8 and 1. Okay, I use that last one to bring it myself to the front. So I'm using my hips to follow my feet. Okay, I start away, I follow this way, like that. Okay, then we're going to go to the other side. So imagine if you did the same kind of tap, tap, heel, heel, tap, and land. But instead of going tap, tap, heel, heel, we're going to go up and heel, heel. All right? So this takes the place of this. Okay? Sorry. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, that's wrong. Ba, 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 like this. So it's like a mirror, almost a mirror image. All right? If I try the right side first, I go toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, down, and toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, down. And then on the next beat, I'm going to slide this way, like this. All right? All of that happens in a continuous rhythm. Okay, it's quick. So let's just try that a few times from the toe. 6, so we just did a heel toe here with our left foot. Our right foot starts. 7, 8, just the timing. Pa, 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 pa. 1, 2, 3. Pa, 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 pa. 1, 2, 3, slide. Okay, again. 5, 6, 7, and pa, 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 pa. 1, 2, 3, and ta, 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 and 1, 2, slide. Okay. The timing on this side is going to feel a little funny, like a little bit off, because we start right away. If we paused, then it would feel like it's the same timing, but you'll see when we do it for real. All right? A little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pa, 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 Okay? Let's do that from the shuffle. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. That's the actual counts. Okay. When you dance, well, any style of dance really, use counts as kind of like the deadlines, but don't move to the counts, if that makes sense. You want to move to the music and the sounds that you hear. The counts just give you like a map, right? But it's like when you're walking down the street, you're not like walking like this with the map. You have an idea of where you're going and you walk naturally. So, same thing with counts. Let's try it again, just to give you the blueprint. Let's take it from the shuffle. 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. You're going to hold that for a little bit. 5, 6. You're going to bring your right foot in and 7. And you're going to prep your body to your left. Okay? 5, 6, and 7. Then you're going to bring your legs in with your right leg up. 8. But this is going to be a turn. Okay? You're here, you're winding up. Make your body turn around and keep your head up. Try not to lower your head. Otherwise, good luck. You're here. So you're going to turn clockwise over your right side. Think your right leg is going to kind of swing open like this. 7, 8. I like to bring my hands up because that makes me think of standing up tall, right? But whatever you do with your hands is up to you. Okay? There's one more 8 count after that, but let's go back and kind of put it all together. So let's take it from the sweep. All right? Sweep. 5, 6, slow. 7, 8, 1, land 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Shuffle and 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we go. 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay? As far as like when you turn, what part of the foot are you turning on? Whatever gets you around. If you have really strong ankles, you can try to get up on your toe, but some people might not be able to do that. So just use this wind up to just pull your body around as best as you can, right? I'm not perfect with it every time either. Let's try that again, that sequence. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 1, and 2, heel, heel, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. All right. Let's finish it up. Okay, so we came around on 8. You're going to switch your legs. 1. This 1 is going to come up and over. So imagine if your right leg is coming around. This is like a fence. The left leg is going to try to jump up and over like this on 1, 2. All right. So you come around. Try to go up. 1, 2. Okay, I step down with my left foot. My right foot is going to do kind of like a double step to get my balance. And 3. Right, I land there. All right, so this is coming around on 8, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I can land on one foot. 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3. If I do it from just from the side, okay, I did that turn, coming around. My left foot jumps up. So I have to jump onto my right foot to scoop my left foot up. A 1, 2. Think like you want to jump up. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's try from the turn. 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3. You see, I give myself a little extra push up when I do that kick on the 1. All right, so let's finish. It's easier to show from the side, so let me do that. So your right foot just went back and 3. Think of doing like a setup here. 4. You bring it back 5. You bring your toe in 6. Ball change and 7. Okay, 6 and 7. It's almost like you're going to do another setup, but you fake it. Okay, 7. Then from here, you're going to go. Is that the right counts? 6 and. Sorry. So 6 and 7. You're going to use your heel when you come back. 6 and 7. You're going to twist your heel out, and then you're going to slide across your body. 8. And that's going to be the end. All right. So I'll show you from the side again. You just kicked up on 1 with your left leg. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And when I bring that right leg across, I just drag my left leg behind. It kind of feels like when we did this one earlier. You just don't have to bring it all the way around because we finished. Right? So however you land out of this, is up to you. Okay? Let's try it from the front now. Okay? So you jumped up with your left leg. I can't levitate, so let me just take it from here. This is your 1. 1, 2, and 3. I'm squatting here. Bring my right leg behind. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Twist. 8. Okay? So just some recurring themes. Heel, toe. That heel toe is kind of like when we did this twist here earlier. That toe, same position. And then this same position as when we did that sweep earlier in the set. Okay? So this, if you think about it, can be kind of like a variation of loose legs, right? So just kind of on the side. If I'm doing this, I could actually use my heel toe to create a variation within that loose leg. So that's what I was talking about earlier, is you can always develop the movement past the foundation, but it always stays true to the foundation. All right? So let's take that 8 count again, a little faster. From the 1, we swing up. I always like to give some extra information about context behind movement. All right? Because that's what my teachers did for me. We go from the 1. Let's start with our right leg up. 7, 8. We go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and heel toe slide. Okay, you want to feel really, really smooth on that last movement. Okay, again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, let's try from before. Okay, let's take it from shuffle, just to link those two parts together. 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Slide 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. It's always hard to slow down the parts where you jump. But you'll when you get it up to speed, it's just all momentum when you get from here. Turn up, land. Okay, that's what you want to think. Turn up, land. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm not even really giving myself the real momentum because I don't want to kick my couch. So if I try from over here, okay, I really try to swing my body around. Boom, bah, bah. That's a little easier. So think when you get that, use that right leg to kick, try to almost kick this way. Don't kick over here or it's going to be too slow. You want to turn, kick over here. So your body has to follow your leg to get to that. It's tricky. Let's try a little bit further back now. From the sweep, there. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Shuffle 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. All right. So let's take it from the top. One thing you might notice, the more I do this, even though I'm going slow, I'm really trying to exaggerate how my upper body moves so that I try to expand the way I can give my body momentum, right? So if I keep my upper body like this, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. I can do the steps like that, but I have no movement, right? So I'm trying to really, again, use my body to fill this space. Okay, so that's a takeaway. How can you use your movement to fill more space? All right, let's try from the top, from the loose legs. Here we go. Let's try it slow, medium, fast, and then we'll try music. 5, 6, right foot, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, turn. 5, 6, tap. 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 5, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Wow. You'll notice when I count too, I'm not quite on the beat for that jump. That's just because it's hard to suspend at that speed. But when we do it to the music, it'll all fit. Let's try a little faster. Catch your breath first. Make sure you're not rushing into it. It's really easy with house dance, again, dance in general, but this dance when people, you can tell they're rushing because their body isn't really in it. So again, really try to get into that music. 5, little faster. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2, and lift, lift. 5 and 6, and lift, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and hold. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1 and 2, ta, ta. 5 and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 4, 5, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Yes. Faster we get, the easier that jump gets. Let's try tempo. Then we'll try with music. All right? So now, obviously you might not have it right at this moment. So always be able to go back and do it slow so that you remind yourself what the mechanics are, how you move in between each step. That's ultimately where your dance is, okay? How you move in between, okay? Not just on. Here we go. Catch your breath. Woo! Probably giving some heavy breathing feedback into the microphone. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 5 and 6 and 7. 1, 2 and 5, 6 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 2, 3 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Ha, ha, ha. 5 and 7, 8, 1 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Woo. It's a challenge, y'all. Let's try with some music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, six, 5, 6. All right, friends, so hope you had fun with that. It was a challenge for you, I'm sure. It was also a challenge for me. But again, choreography is a nice way of taking what you know with your basics and trying to have set ways of changing them, because sometimes you just don't have those ideas yet in your head. So this exercise gives you that chance to explore not just the loose legs and the chase like we did in the beginning, but also how we can relate them to other steps. And then you see how we can create lots of variation within simple movements that we know. So always have a solid foundation in what you're doing, but don't be afraid to get creative. Try to really do this stuff to music that the movement's built for. Okay, house music, if you really listen to it, there's a lot of stuff in there that you can modify your basic timing, your rhythm timing, and really get your body inside and start moving, not just cool, like in a cool way for you, but when other people see it, it's like, wow, I didn't know you could do it like that. So, like I said, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, feel free to share the video, and the link to the music that I used is in the description. All right, you can also try this too, any song that you like. So if you need a playlist of music to try out different songs, I also included that in the description as well. So have a happy holiday. It was fun dancing with you today. Stay tuned for more content in the new year, and obviously stay safe with our current state of affairs, but keep moving, because that's the medicine. Movement and music is the medicine. All right, take care. Happy New Year. Load it up,